The pandemic is real, and the quarantine is tough. Here I am, hiding in the middle of CMP Village in Taiwan. While glamping seems to be the great and safe idea to escape reality, I miss the time to travel and explore. As I close my eyes, I enter a passage that leads me to an unknown time and space that's mesmerizing and liberating. Soon enough, I've immersed myself in this dreamy town based on the wildest imagination from childhood. Starting from the Taiwanese style neon lights, the swings under the moonlight, to a hidden vintage carousel in the forest. Everything reminds me of a pure joy and cultural regeneration that seems to be missing for a long time. I feel like a child again, dancing in the land of freedom, and am ready to take off from the starship to explore further. Follow the crisp and enchanting singing. I bump into the amazing Abao in the spring-shaped corridor surrounded by lush forest. She almost showed up as a messenger from the mountain with an incredible smile and energy. She gives me a piece of nature as a token of friendship and shares the relationship between the mountains and her Paiwanese roots.
大家好，我是阿爸仁仁，我是一个歌手，台湾原住民排湾族。山它就是一个孕育我们整个族群的根基，包含有溪、有水、有土地，它可以让我们耕作，然后可以让这个族群生生不息。
I take your advice and explore deeper into the forest big, where nature has reclaimed the once occupied land. The unique postmodern landscape has become the perfect experiment intersecting human and natural experiences through all mediums and senses. Everything is set back to basic. While cruising between the remains and art pieces in the forest, I realize how important it is for us to co-create and coexist with nature, and we should never lose respect towards it. The journey continues along the streams and valleys in Taiwan. I come across the stunning beauty of Shaolai waterfall, impressed by the abundant liveliness it provides to nature. Mountains are also where civilization and indigenous culture began. After cooling off by the forested waterfall, I come to visit Atayal artist Miru Hayung. The self-taught artist shares his stories and personal values with me.
我的名字叫米路哈勇。我跟山的关系就好像母亲跟儿子之间的关系，他给我很多的养分。让我联想到我的艺术就好像是我的一种新的生命这样子。我认为艺术是传递我一种生活上的那个情感，然后用美学的方式去呈现出来。
Like how Miru describes, the abstract approach to his art has given a new identity towards his culture. Miru means drawing in Atayal dialect, and carrying forward his art is now a life mission. He has left many beautiful works and remarks as a role model to inspire new generations in the mountains. Coming into a setting where the clouds and fog paint over the mountains and forests. HOSHINOYA Guguan is located in an inland historical hot spring town in the beating heart of Taiwan. Here you will find the subtle luxury and absolute harmony between art, architecture, and nature-rich environment. I enter a scene out of mythology through the view from the floor-to-ceiling window at an elegant weave suite. It is serene and peaceful. Indoor and outdoor public onsen is a perfect blend between Japanese and Taiwanese culture with the landscape's contours and colors. The mountain retreat could not be complete without some gourmet highlights such as this unique ice-break cold noodle. With impeccable privacy and dialogue with the surrounding nature, this is indeed the perfect hot spring experience. As forest covers over 60% of Taiwan, I begin to wonder how rich is the biodiversity this land has to offer. I take an ecological tour to the Vine Trees Garden that is full of Taiwan cypress. Each shenmu here is named after a prominent Chinese historical figure, as this giant tree has been standing here for thousands of years. I feel so petite next to these ancient souls, as they have witnessed more stories and histories than any of us. I'm so honored to be able to feel the pulse of them in person. Returning to the Shanna Village, I join Suana under the giant tent for lovers, where he performs his powerful songs and lyrics in Amis. It was a healing process by inhaling the energy and element from nature, local culture, and creativity. All the complications and negativity seem to be left behind. I would only like to look ahead and keep moving forward before waking up from this soulful mountain journey. Back to reality, after much needed self-reflective time. Just about when I get ready before dinner, I found a token in my bag that brings back every memory from the dream. I still remember clearly the fresh scent from the mountains and how joyful and meaningful it was to me being in nature.